So you're planning a move to Florida and Melbourne keeps popping up on the radar and you're realizing there's 5 zip codes in the city of Melbourne. Well, in this video, I'm going to introduce you to the 32901. So stick around. My name's Eric Larkin and I'm a real estate agent with Real Brokers. And when I'm not making videos like this one, I'm helping people buy and sell real estate. So if you do have plans of making a move soon, let me know how I can help. So the 32901, that's the southeast section of the city of Melbourne. The north boundary is near the Melbourne Airport. The southern boundary is the city of Palm Bay. West boundary is Dairy Road, and part of the eastern boundary is the Intercoastal. You can find all the housing options in the 32901. You've got condos, townhomes, half duplexes, manufactured homes, single family homes, and apartments. And just like the rest of Melbourne, most of your options to choose from will be single family homes. Most of the homes will be on dry lots. There are a handful of them that are on the Crane Creek Golf Course. There's also some that are on the Intercoastal and the Crane Creek, which is a tributary that leads to the Intercoastal. The homes that are on Riverview Road are some of the oldest that are here in Brevard County. They were built in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Public records show that there's over 6,200 single-family homes in the 32901. And even though there's new construction that's happening right now, and there were hundreds of homes that were built from 2010 to present day, I would consider the lot sizes here in the 32901 to be on the smaller side. Even though there are a couple of them that are an acre or larger, almost all of them are less than a quarter acre in size. And the condos that are available in the 32901, they're either going to be on the water near Front Street and also near 192 Old Historic Downtown Melbourne, or they're going to be at the southern end of Melbourne. What I like about this section of Melbourne is the accessibility to Old Historic Melbourne, how easy it is to get beachside, plus you're relatively close to the Melbourne Airport and to the tech hub jobs that are in this section of Melbourne and North Palm Bay. So what do you think of the video? Hitting that thumbs up would certainly be appreciated, and if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. City of Melbourne has great parks throughout the city, but the 32901 has some great parks of its own. You have the Crane Creek Promenade right there near 192. They have a manatee viewing station, which is pretty cool. I personally haven't seen any manatees there, but I have seen other wildlife while in that area. You have the Kiwanis Park at Geiger Point. You have Riverview Park. Wells Park and Fee Park has swimming pools and a playground, and I recommend taking a stroll through the botanical gardens on the FIT campus. Here are the schools for the 32901 depending on where you're living in this zip code. Elementary schools, you have University Park, Meadow Lane, Palm Bay Elementary, and Harbor City. The middle schools are either Hoover or Stone. High schools are either Melbourne High or Palm Bay High, and the Florida Institute of Technology is also located in the 32901. And I always recommend do your due diligence just to verify the school that's tied to a particular address. If you like the home, go to sites like schooldigger.com so you can verify what schools are in the area. If you're asking about the hospitals that are in the area, 32901 has Holmes Regional Hospital just north of Hibiscus, just north of 192. Melbourne Regional is near Ellis Road on the west side of Wickham Road, and of course the north end of town you have Health First in Viera. Besides those 3 locations, you have the VA hospital that's in the Viera area, and there's emergency clinics, walk-in clinics throughout the city of Melbourne. While we're house hunting, everybody always asks, how are these neighborhoods? Is this a safe neighborhood? And I believe that is a personal decision on how to answer that. You know, you could be driving through a neighborhood and be like, get me out of here, and I think this is a pretty good area, and vice versa. Best thing I could recommend is contact the local police department or sheriff's department just to see what's happening in the area to make sure you're comfortable with that. Or you could always go online to see what's available, what kind of statistics are available. I would recommend going to bestplaces.net or crimegrade.org just to see how the neighborhoods play out. So if you're relocating to the area to work for L3 Harris, Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, Embraer, somewhere near the Melbourne Airport or the aerospace tech type jobs, 32901 is a fantastic location. If you're relocating, getting PCS to Patrick Space Force Base, you probably have a 30-ish minute drive. Space Center is an hour, and getting to the port, Cape Canaveral Space Force Base, I would say plan on 35-45 minutes drive. So if you're ready to start house hunting online, I've got a link below that'll show you what's available in the 32901. If you have any questions or concerns about the Melbourne area, you could drop a comment below, or you could find me on any one of these social media sites to send me a direct message. And if you stuck around this long, you probably like what you're hearing. If you haven't done so already, you should consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm also going to be queuing up 2 more videos right here for you to watch next. My name's Eric Larkin with Real Brokers. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you on the next show.